Hey guys, so I want to go and talk to you guys about the word belong. And I literally went and had this video up on TikTok and on my other channel that I can't seem to access for some apparent reason. I don't know why, technical difficulties and all that. But I went and discussed about the word belong and what I've gone through. So I'm going to go on here and just discuss it with you guys, one-on-one. But if you want to go look at the other video about just more info about it and the term of it and all that, and just it was more my script that I created and telling you guys more on the word belong and how you can resonate with it and all that. So I'm gonna go and discuss my experience on the word belong. And I personally have gone through a lot feeling like I belong wherever it is. So when I was a kid, I felt I didn't belong. Well, I explained in my previous video that I didn't feel that I belonged because first I only spoke Chinese, and then later on I spoke English. And, then I ended up feeling like I belonged. And then I had a group of people, I was friends with for a very long time. I'm one of those people that I had tons and tons of friends. And then as I got older, people moved away or we just split apart, just in general of just, life and all that. And then, people change and all that. And so I, when I was a kid, I did have friends and all that, so I felt like I belonged, but there were time periods where I didn't really have that many friends. And then there were times where I have felt for a very long time that I'm kind of invisible, or I'm just kind of there, I suppose. And, because I think that I grew up like at the very beginning I was kind of like bullied and all that, but it was like very little. It wasn't really that much. But then my family kind of would say things to make me think that I was invisible, or I didn't matter, or I have nothing to provide and all that. And so because of the words, and I was told a lot more mean things than that, but that's just some of it. And I honestly, it took it to heart, and it really hurt me, and I used to cry about it all the time, behind closed doors and all that. And so I felt for a very long time that I just didn't matter, and I was just there. And so I didn't feel like I belonged, or I wasn't worthy or mattered whatsoever. And so I had this mentality in my head, I'm just here to get through life, and then you die. That's just my thought process. And so I kind of went through life that way. And since I was a little kid, I have these big dreams, I guess. And, I discuss about the patterns in the world, like the way I think. And I've been told for a very long time that I should not be thinking that way, of trying to improve the world and all that. And I've been told I'm very selfish for wanting to improve the world and to share my ideas and to go and tell my thoughts and all that. And honestly, as I get older, I realize that there's nothing wrong wanting to share your ideas, wanting to improve the world, and it doesn't make you selfish, and it doesn't make you a moron or stupid to want to go and be able to inspire others. And if those people have issues with that, then they can have that choice to not even look at you or to acknowledge you and all that like that, then they can be their own little circle and all that. So I just want to let you guys know that, you know, if you feel like you are invisible, you don't matter, your thoughts and ideas don't matter, and you're just there to get through life and then you die, like, you are not the only one to feel this way and all that because of certain conditions that you have been in, family or the environment that you are in, you know, as a child is not your fault, and you feel like you're stuck there, I guess, because that's just how I felt, being stuck and having nowhere to go, and you have no safe place to go and all that. I have mentioned multiple times where I have dreamt for a long time to go and create a place that is a safe place for others, and all that, if they have felt this way. And I'm pretty sure almost everyone has felt this way, but they just don't admit it, or they'll just say, oh yeah, like, you know, everything goes my way and, you know, everything's perfect. But in reality, they don't feel that way, obviously, by their actions and them getting angry all the time and constantly reacting to things. And so I just want to let you guys know that you are not the only one to feel like you don't belong, you are invisible, you don't matter and all that. Like, multiple people have felt this way, just don't want to admit it. And on my channel, I'm just gonna say things on how it is and what it is, and to validate others if you have felt this way too, because I have felt that way, and I have felt like, you know, I just have nothing to give, and you know, my personality doesn't matter, and my talents don't matter, and why am I even trying kind of attitude. And people that are like that, just they have their own issues and they gotta deal with it, and they're trying to bring it upon you to make them feel what they're feeling, and it just isn't worth it, guys. You do whatever you want to do. If it's, you know, if it's appropriate, I think, and not like to the point you want to like do bad things and all that, but, you know, doing like good things. If you have good intentions, then go do it, honestly, and don't be scared of what others think, because I really never really have the issue of thinking about what others think. Mainly what I was taught at a young age is that family is what matters, and you know, when your family's like putting you down every single day of your life, and they're saying that, it's a controlling factor to get you to stay where your lane is, pretty much. And honestly, like, there's no point in listening to them. And just remind yourself, they're trying to control you to go and stay where they're at in their life, or whatever they're feeling internally. And yeah, because I've had friends and strangers just giving me compliments and encouraging me to do whatever, and the only people that were putting me down was my own family, and really hurt me, honestly. And you know, I've been dealing with it the entire time for entrepreneurship, and really realized why I feel this way, and realized that my thoughts and ideas matter, and me expressing what is on my mind matters, and what I have to offer to the world matters. And just remind yourself that At the end of the day, you choose how your day is going to be, and no one else is able to control it. You can let them control it, and you have those thoughts in your mind, but in reality, really, it's all up to you to decide to be happy or not. And that's just a lot that I have thought about my entire entrepreneurship, and the thoughts I've gone through, and the therapy I've gone through. And it's just that people that put you down, and it is really hard when you have a family that does this over and over and over again, and they don't seem to know, or you say something and then they just don't care. And then it's very difficult, because when you discuss it with people, they're seeing a different side. And so it's just like, I get where you're coming from, that it is very hard to come out with this and all that, because things look different, when you are behind closed doors, I suppose. And so, I just want to let you guys know that you are not alone to feel like you are a loser, or you feel you don't belong, and what you bring to the table just doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, you matter. And I want you guys to understand that, because I've gone through that, and it was a very painful experience, to be honest. And feeling like you're invisible and you're just there, and then you die is the idea. And it really hurt me a lot to feel that I didn't belong. But just know that there's a place for you in this world, and you can always share your experiences. If you don't feel that you have much to offer, you really do. And I've been trying the entire time, like for nearly 2 years now, is to go and share what I have to offer, by doing social media. And then I went and did a organizing cleaning business where it applies psychology. And it was a rough experience, and it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I finally did. And I'm very happy that I went out and did it, because I don't ever have to wonder, well, I wonder what would have happened if I did that. But now I don't have to wonder, and very, very stressful experience. But I'm just so happy that I did it, and I know that that I have this thing to offer to people. But doing it as a business was pretty rough. But I just realized definitely need help in it. But I just want you guys to know that even if you have something so small to offer, it's fine. Go ahead. Go and offer it. Like, you have a place in this world, and even if you don't, like, you'll find it. And it just all the answers are in you. Like, no one else is going to give you the answers. And to feel that you belong is honestly about fulfillment and being happy in your own skin, and to own up to what you have to offer, and be proud of who you are. And just know that what you have to offer is your mind. It doesn't even really matter. So basically what I consider, so a body, like this is my body or whatever, I consider it as like a suit. And honestly, like, having a body is meant for experiencing life, the 5 senses pretty much. It's just how I kind of think of it. And just know that you have so much more to offer if you feel that it's your body, your personality, or your status, or a certain attribute or whatever that you do. Like, for an example, if you are very good at with I don't know, like communicating to people, and you feel that what you have to offer is to get others to be part of this kind of group or something, or this kind of popularity, like, just remind yourself that that isn't the only thing that you have to offer. Just know that what you have to offer is your mind, and your mind is so powerful. That's something that nobody can take away, and like, your skill sets are in your mind, and sharing your experiences and just being yourself is definitely enough. And just realize that, like, you don't have only to offer your looks or whatever it is, like, because I think a lot of people feel that what they have to offer a lot is status or whatever that, you know, comes with. So like your I guess money, you would say, or your whatever your attribute. If you feel that you only have hardworking or passionate kind of personality, just know that you have more to offer than just those things. Because I used to think a lot that that's the only thing that I had really to offer is hard work ethic and being passionate. And, you know, because those are the two main things that people tell me that I am. And I just remind myself, yes, I have these attributes of, you know, hard work ethic and, you know, being passionate, all that. But I also need to remind myself that my brain or my mind, or whatever it is, like whatever I have to offer, ideas, thoughts, opinions, whatever I have to share is so important. And, you know, and then my looks aren't the only thing that I have to offer to whatever. Just know that your body is meant for just to experience whatever there is in life, not just to look attractive, I guess. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that belonging is really just about being comfortable in your own skin and just knowing what you have to offer. And really, it's all whatever's in your mind, guys.